The Spirit of Excellence Award is presented annually to a company or organization who completes a well-organized, effective campaign that yields a positive, enduring legacy for years to come. So many companies went above and beyond this year to deliver outstanding results, but these two companies did do an exceptional job running best practice campaigns and are so worthy of this recognition. The first being Marion Manufacturing Company. They are just in their second year of running campaign. They ran their first time last year. I would love to just direct your attention to the screen so you can learn a little bit more about Marion Manufacturing and their campaign this year.
United Way of Greater Waterbury is pleased to present Marion Manufacturing Company Incorporated with the Spirit of Excellence Award for their outstanding Best Practice United Way campaign. A dedicated employee campaign was generously matched with a corporate gift. With company incentives to motivate giving and a committed CEO who spoke at every employee campaign presentation, Marion Manufacturing showed an impressive 32% increase in donations over the previous year, with 72% of employees participating in the campaign. For 69 years, Marion Manufacturing has regarded its employees and community as one of its greatest assets, shared Douglas Johnson, president of Marion Manufacturing. Employees and leadership go the extra mile in support of United Way, volunteering for the annual Stock the Pantry food drive, Joy of Sharing Turkey Drive, serving on the United Way Campaign Leadership Council, attending United Way events, and actively spreading United Way's call to action through social media. Mr. Johnson concluded, "When we look at our United Way campaign, we think of it as our way to give back to the community that has supported the company and its employees for all these years." United Way of Greater Waterbury is pleased to present Marion Manufacturing with the Spirit of Excellence Award.
I don't know if you saw that, but the three of them walking with the shoes was actually the end of the campaign video. So they were really so engaged, and we thank you so much. I would love to invite my friend Doug Johnson from Marion Manufacturing to please come forward to accept the award and say a few words.
Thank you very much. You know, it's very exciting to be up here tonight in front of such a large crowd. I didn't expect a sellout crowd. I was hoping to be more like 25 people. I'd be a little more relaxed. And I have to admit, I am a little bit nervous. This is a big crowd. This to me is the event of the year. This is who's who of Waterbury and our surrounding communities. So it is quite an honor to be up here. When I got the phone call when Stacy called me to tell me that we had won the award, I thought to myself, how does that happen to a small company in Cheshire? How in the world did we win this event? And it was perplexing, and I had to think about it for a little while. And I thought for a minute and said, you know what, this started with a phone call from Stacy. And she called me and said, look, I want to do a United Way campaign. And I was brutally honest with her and said, Stacy, I don't know what you're going to get. You could walk away with 10 people, 20 people, or just me. We've never done anything like this. I'm not sure what's going to happen. She just kind of laughed, shrugged it off, said, hey, I'm up to the challenge. You set the date, I'll be there, I'll make it happen. I said, okay. We can do that. So she showed up. We had our first campaign. We had got everybody together, all of our employees. She gave the sales pitch. I walked out thinking, man, she's very good at this. How could you tell her no? And when we were done at the end of the day, we were kind of courting with the 75–80% participation. A couple days roll by, the end of the week comes up, I walk into Tony's office and said, where are we? She said, we're at 100%. I could not believe it. I was just totally blown away that our little company, first time out of the gate, everybody participated. And again, I thought to myself, how does that happen? How do you get to that point? How do you go from 0 to top 75? Because we got our plaque last year, we were in the top 75. And I'm going to stop for a minute, because last year when we made it to 75, I challenged my friends over at Traber IDC that I would beat them this year. And I think Jack Sr. or Jack Jr. pitched in at the last minute, because we're at number 50 and they're at number 48. So I'm not sure, maybe they have an inside connection, but I know Jack Jr.'s not here. Please relay the message to him. I'm right on his heels and we're coming after him. So again, the campaign for us was something that was hard to figure out. And I thought, okay, how do you get here? We got 68 years we've been in Cheshire, Connecticut. We've been run by the Kramer family. Mary Kramer's here tonight. Thank you, Mary. She laid the foundation. Her family laid the foundation for a great little company. We've been very successful. And when I look back at our people and when we talked about the campaign and what we're going to do and the participation, our people were ready to give back. I think after 68 years of our community supporting us with great people and a great environment, it's time to give back. And when we asked, they responded. But like all good companies, you can't get there without that one person. I'm going to try not to get emotional because I love her to death. Elizabeth, could you please stand up? Elizabeth, if you kind of spin around, look at that $1 million smile. Who could tell her no? And she's the one who, when we do the turkey drive and the toy drive and all the other things that we did this year, she's the face. She's the one that pulls it all together, walks out and says, I need a donation for United Way. Lights the room up. You can't tell her no. So I would like to, in closing, I just want to leave you with the thought. I thought we were going to be last tonight, so I had this great close for the night. So I'm going to lay it on you now before dinner. I visited one of our largest customers this week in upstate New York. They have 700 employees. They live in a very small community. So everybody who lives in the community works at the company. And we were sitting in this supplier conference and they rolled across very early into the meeting, here are our objectives of our company. And I thought about this for a minute and said, you know what, I gotta steal this because this is what we should all be. Our employees are the backbone of our company. Mary has always said that, and I believe that. I think everybody in this room probably believes that. Our customers, their success is our primary focus. That's very important. But in the end, their last statement was community. We all have an obligation to give back. And I think that's very true. This is a 220-some-year-old company that owns their community, and they constantly give back. We're a small little piece of the pie in Cheshire, Connecticut, but I think we're doing our part. I challenge everybody in this room to leave with that thought tonight. Do your part, and we're taking steps together. We're doing our part. Please step up, challenge people like Traber IDC. I'm coming after them. Maybe we raise a couple $100 more. That's a big deal. Thank you. Yeah.